Hello everyone and welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into a blessing for you guys. We have 3 different groups to choose from, and we're choosing from the beautiful Sufi Tarot deck, which will be the deck I'm using obviously in the reading, plus a few different oracle decks today, and we're also can be choosing from 3 different items here. Group number 1, we have this dragon. Okay, and we also have the Ace of Cups here. Group number 2, we have this number dice, okay, and it fell on the number 4 when I was rolling it. So here's a number 4. You can also see others pop out here, but this came out. We also have a number 2 here with the 2 of Pentacles, so this could also make up a 24 or a 42 if this resonates more with you, or a 2 and a 4 or whatever. Maybe just the white dice, okay. Here's the 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Coins. And for group number 3, we have the pink tourmaline here. And for you guys, this card came out is the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Staffs in this deck. Beautiful. Can I mention 1, 2, 3? I just noticed like Ace, 2, and 3. Okay, really cool. Love when this happens here. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you're resonating with these readings, and also my energy, and also all your beautiful comments. You guys are absolutely amazing. Even if you don't comment, I thank you so much for being here. Okay, and also I want to advise you to not force anything. If there's nothing here standing out today, that's totally cool. Come back another day, or maybe you can choose an older blessings reading, or whichever one from my channel. They're all mostly timeless readings, but I also don't want you to limit yourself. Even if there's like a full moon reading from whenever a year ago, if there is a card that stands out for you, there will be a message in there for you. So just always trust your intuition. And without further ado, let's up into you guys' blessings for today. Hello, beautiful group number 1, and welcome to reading for a blessing for today. You felt drawn to either or both. Okay, we have the dragon here. This little dragon statue in gold. Really cool. I actually just heard him laugh. I don't know why. First I wanted to say, oh, he looks like really bold or confident, but then I saw him laughing, like not in a positive way, okay? Like at a joke or something like this here. So okay. It was kind of neat, actually, kind of cute. So there might also be like a harsh outside appearance. This is just one message here that it could be resonating with someone here, and actually on the inside they're really tame, okay, or you're really tame. So maybe something that is looks harsh on the outside right now might actually be quite tame on the inside. So this could be a person or a situation right now. So this could be a blessing as well, that maybe we just judged something on the outside, right? Or this appearance just seems completely different than it actually is truly on the inside. So that's one message coming through here. And then also we have this beautiful Ace of Cups for you. So some sort of new beginning. I heard wonder and miracles. Okay, immediately, like just when I looked at this beautiful water flowing through here, there's also some sort of cleansing going on. Ace of Cups, usually like an overfilling cup. So, but here I feel like we're also rinsing something out, right? We're replacing something, we're filtering something out. I feel like there's rejuvenation. This could be love. Okay, we could really, with this, what I just said, there could be this like a shaking of judgment going on here, right? That we also have this like beautiful, almost like innocent kind of like new beginning or fresh start of some sort here. That is like a fresh, purifying, beautiful waterfall, cleansing waters. I also feel something like, yeah, Judgment card is really coming through here a lot, because I also now saw like a baptism, and it doesn't have to be anything religious. It could just mean like a ritual or a cleansing of your space or your own person, right? Of your appearance, of your, or how you see yourself, your judgment of yourself or other people or your surroundings. Your gratitude. Okay, there's something here in the heart. Something is being flushed out here also to make something whole again and beautiful. Gentleness is coming through here too. This water feels really soft. So we could literally be buying a new water filter. I don't know if we want to take it extremely literal here, because I see something hard coming into softness. Okay, like hard water getting soft. yeah, like cleaning a tap, right? If there's like calcification or like something going on here, right? Like from water stains or so, like I see this going away in a soft, gentle way, okay? There's also something about skincare now that I'm saying this, like soft soap, you know, soft soap, softer soap, something that is more gentle on your skin could also be something here. Okay, that feels like a blessing to you. Maybe you're going to have a nice bath or something, right? Or some sort of rejuvenating treatment in a sense. This could also be a beautiful conversation I just heard that is very clearing. Clearing the air is coming through too as a blessing, okay? With the Ace of Cups, definitely is going to end up making you feel good, and I hear complete for some reason, good and happy and refreshed, okay? Let's see how and where this blessing is coming. For group number 1, please. How or where is this blessing coming from here, or through what? Feel, don't think. So this has really something to do with your feelings. You're very much encouraged here to feel into your senses, feel into your heart space, right? This bowl almost looks a bit like a heart. So we're cleansing something out, like a harsh, there, look on the bottom, we even have release old patterns, right? Like number 16 here, releasing something that was maybe very rigid. So now we're going into the heart space. It's like, can we release judgment? Can we release our old habits, thinking patterns, right, around this topic or this person, so we can have a fresh new beginning and be able to listen from the heart? This is very straightforward. Like, again, it feels like the bowl, it's initiating towards moving towards the heart, right? Don't trust your brain so much, your mind, your where you come from, what you know of. Sometimes what we know is not true. So this is really just taking a step back and letting your feelings also guide you a little bit, or rinse them also, right? We're rinsing completely what we've known so far about this person, about the situation, but taking a step back and letting this just be, okay? It's almost like a natural cycle here, because with the river, right, if there's like toxins or something, like I feel like the river rocks and something are natural filters. So maybe we have to let something move through some sort of natural filter, which could be that we're just going to take a step back, right? We could let nature take care of it, like cleanse the energy, put yourself in a different frequency, and let almost the magic happen on its own through you just adjusting to your right frequency, and therefore the healing takes place regardless, okay, or on its own almost. Wow, lots and lots of emotion. Even the next one here, move your body to move your emotion. Yeah, this is the cleansing or this releasing of some sort of energy, right? And no matter if this is a belief system, a mindset, a person, like whatever we think right now or what we heard, right? Maybe that's not the truth. So something here we need to take a different approach or just a completely different stance towards something. But this is going to be very much a blessing, because I feel like with this is coming refreshment, right? Everything we already talked about, so that we can tame this dragon or tame this like outside appearance of some sort of a situation here. Let's get a tarot card. Is there more information, please, for group number 1's blessing for today? Cleansing of a truth, I heard, okay? Maybe you have been hurt or disappointed, or something is stuck right now. However this could resonate, group number 1, listen from the heart. Not listen to your heart, listen from the heart. Come into the heart space. Release the mind, right? The logic patterns here, the logical energy needs to be released. 7 of Cups, it looks a bit like confusion, right? Cups also, this might be, maybe we're also afraid of being overwhelmed with all the emotions that could be coming up regarding this, but I feel this is more of an illusion. I actually don't want to take all of these cards here. So this was really good to see right now, that this could be a fear while we're not doing this potentially, because we might also not want to open old wounds or something like that, right? So somebody is protecting themselves potentially through their mind, okay, through being very logical and very in a controlled sense, right? So we always know what steps to take, but this is something we have to release here right now. Okay, what else do we have, please, for group number 1 here for their blessing? It's a blessing, please, for group number 1. And look to number 21, like we're coming from the Ace of Cups to the World card. Look at this freedom. We talked about wholeness already here, wholeness of the heart. And on the bottom, they almost said to me, this is it, right? We don't need another one. But look on the bottom, we have the number 13 with the Death card. So there is this release happening here, right? That, yeah, release old patterns. That's definitely something we're accomplishing here very much through, or that is the blessing, right, that is coming in. And this is just the guiding light here on how to do these steps. Even with the 7 of Wands here, the 7 of Staffs, you're going to put yourself, look, it's all green here, right? It's all about the heart space, no matter what's going on. Like you're going to, it's almost like fighting a little bit against yourself, against your logical mind, the things you heard, the things you've read, the things, how they usually turn out. Like this takes a lot of strength, but it's the heart strength that's going to be helping you here, okay? Ask your angels to come in, all of these things here, because there's a big blessing of rejuvenation, a beautiful potential beginning in love, okay? A new love. But essentially, overall, it's this purification of your emotions, of your heart space. Wonders and miracles. Yeah, they just said it again. Wonders and miracles are bound to happen for you. So let's get another card here as guidance for group number 1's blessing. We didn't even scratch too much on the World card. I'm so sorry, but look at this happiness here, right? It feels like ultimate fulfillment and wholeness into some sort of freedom. I see this open space here, and here's the river that I felt drawn to talk about. There's this like kind of map we're letting go of, but we're also expanding our horizon, I heard. But therefore, we're receiving this energy of freedom, right? And this card, I feel freedom, which the World card stands for success as well, cycle ending, okay, completions, achievements, like we're making it to the end of this cycle, this at the end of that road, that specific road that was maybe a little bit more tricky, where we're now being ready to release the mind, okay, the mind over the matter, in a sense of it has to be logical, it has to be this specific way, because your heart is actually trying to tell you the truth, okay, of how you really feel about the situation. So you can find essentially, I think, a beautiful balance, okay, to also know when we know, like, okay, my mind is maybe tricking me, right? So there's some sort of cleansing and release going on here of old patterns, quite obviously, and we see that here also confirmed with the Death card, which is an ending and a new beginning. And here we have that too, an ending and therefore a new beginning. If you connect with dragons, you can also call in the dragons, okay, to help you with this. For extra protection, I heard, for extra protection, yeah, for messages. Messages might be coming in here, actually. Number 7, like the messages, the feather, the synchronicities, the downloads, okay, the heartfelt messages. So listen to your heart, because it does have a message for you, okay? And I also feel like a little bit of innocence, like a child come through with this, what I heard when they were giggling or laughing here. And it could be easier than we think, okay? This is really a message coming through. It might seem difficult, or we need to put on our armor, right? It's going to be a tough journey, but I feel like it's actually going to be quite easy. And I don't want to say easy in a sense of, you know, just do it, just don't think or whatever. Of course, it seems like way more than that, but essentially there's a release happening that will feel, maybe that's just what it is, it will feel quite easy and light, okay, very light, with the laughter that's coming out of this dragon here. But again, dragons could also be helping you here if you're already connecting with that. This one. And we have the crown, personal power. Look at that. We have number 7 here, number 28. I love it. There is some sort of new window opening here for you, okay, where you're seeing yourself in a different sense, where you also trust yourself more. I heard you're going to trust yourself more and your intuition, because it doesn't always have to be so straightforward. Look at this picture, right? This is a picture. It's like drawn, like, let's say by a child, right? Like anybody could do this picture. You don't have to have a lot of talent in the sense of logical talent. Like you don't need to go to school for this. Like all these like logical patterns and all thinking, like I can only make this much money if I have studied this way. And this is just an example too, but I feel like there's something about you just loving yourself the way you are and believing in yourself also. If this has nothing to do with someone else, this has to do with your love for yourself and how your abilities and how amazing you are, that you can put that crown on, right? Like, it doesn't matter if as soon as we start comparing ourselves to other couples, if you want a relationship, or if you're comparing yourself to someone who has a doctor's degree, right? And you haven't even done anything after school, or you just went into the workforce or whatever it is, like, comparison here is definitely also something we're letting go of. I feel like if that was something that was keeping you stuck and maybe not feeling good enough for yourself even, right? This is, I feel like, a lot about self-approval, okay? Where we're also allowing ourselves to feel the way we feel into your heart space, do whatever makes you happy. If you just want to paint, draw, this could be a good exercise here as well as advice. I just want to read what this says here. I don't know if I can actually see this. This is really, really small and very blurry. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I can't really see what that says there. But it's crown, right? It's personal power. So there's confidence. I felt the confidence here on the outside, but you're also now going to find the confidence within you, in your heart, the trueness, the truth of yourself, the truth of your confidence. Now it looked like a cookie suddenly. You eat this crown. You eat this crown for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, okay? Like, it's not going to be a big deal. And you don't have to have a tangible, materialistic thing. Yeah, that's what it feels like too. This crown could just literally be a cookie. Like, who cares? Like, especially if we're also comparing ourselves or fall into this trap sometimes. I don't know why this is coming through so strongly. It could just be an example, but it feels like, we don't know if that's really true or if they're just putting on a show, right? So this is definitely also something we're getting away from. But it also shows me that you can bake a crown. You can make one, right? You can make your own crown. Like, you don't have to wait from someone else. The outside doesn't have to come to validate you, right? The outside doesn't have to come in to validate you with a crown. You make your own crown. And then you're also going to find your happy place with that. You're going to find some sort of ending, completion of a cycle that was a little bit tough maybe to box your way through, or maybe you even told yourself something, right? Just one day I'm going to believe it, one day it's going to be true. But I feel it was also maybe a little bit exhausting to do that. So there's way more easier, nicer, lighter, heartfelt energies coming in, also with wonders and miracles. Now they all just quickly gave me something about health situation here too. This could be released through this as well. Okay, if there's a health situation, a physical health situation, this old pattern might have been translated into the physical condition. Okay, so this all works together really well. And two last cards here for group number 1, but their blessing. We have many choices. Opportunities abound when you're in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at all your options. We saw the 7 of Cups as well. So there is also potentially way more options when we think about from the heart and not so logical. Maybe you have to trust yourself, right? And trust where you're also feeling drawn to, if this is about a new workplace or a person even. Maybe we're denying ourselves a specific person even, right? Or a trait of a person. Or, if your parents you have to marry somebody who's rich, or, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Maybe there was just some sort of limiting thing when it comes to these patterns, right? They maybe served you well. I'm not saying they were bad, but there's a blessing coming in where we're also releasing some sort of rigidness here. And then we have the direction. So there's a new direction for you, right? And how to also incorporate this. It's not something we're letting go of forever. This is just a more of a balanced state here. So that you also know that you can trust your heart, probably even more than your mind, okay? So that's a new kind of add-on for your life. Beautiful. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. With this, when I said attract a mentor if necessary, I immediately saw somebody doing something on a regular basis, like journaling or so, okay? It doesn't have to be a mentor directly, but if this helps, that's okay. With the mentor, I'm getting the energy of you have to do something over and over again. So let's say a gratitude list or some sort of journaling, okay, that could help you to get into this space here where we're connecting more and more and more with the heart space. So thank you so much, group number 1. I hope that helped for your blessing for today. And with the advice given to that to get to your blessing, and sending you big hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading for a blessing for today. And also, we're doing kind of where is it coming from, or how is your blessing going to come, right? Through what's some sort of either action we can take ourselves or the energy shift that will be happening naturally for you. So you feel drawn to the Two of Pentacles here, or both to this white half see-through kind of dice here with the number 4. So there's also something about stability, which is interesting now. Stability they're giving me, and then the Two of Pentacles also works through balance or into balance, through multitasking, compromise, and all of this stuff. Knowing, okay, how much to take on, or however this could resonate here, but also financially, however. But I feel very much a grounding energy here, that no matter what is going on around you, you will always be in balance, okay? Yeah, stability. Definitely a word is kind of stability here, but also angel protection. Okay, a lot of protection around you. Your energy field is expanding, I heard here when I look at all of this here too. It's almost like a charge. There's this invisible, we all have an invisible field around us, but there's something here, a big, big field around you. I also heard you're a magnet. Yeah, and now they're giving me like a propeller or something. Maybe you're rising up, but in a stable way. Maybe you're, I'm sorry, I spilled some sage earlier when I was saging the cards in the space. There's some stuff on here from the sage. Anyway, they just showed me here with this infinity, like the energy moving and moving and moving and moving, and it goes quicker and quicker, but the energy is building up. And gaining momentum, and you're lifting up, but really stable. Okay, so nothing can happen here. You're stable, gradually going upwards. Okay, that's really cool. So it could be about finances here. Your finances increasing, but it's just the stable increase. I don't know how to say this in a different way right now. It could be savings. Okay, so maybe your savings are moving up or something like that. Stable. It's all stable. Maybe it's slow but stable. Okay. And there's this about this like infinity. They also said you don't even ever really have to worry. The less you worry about something, the more you give this space more room to grow. Okay, there's more coming for you. And I feel your attraction, like you're attracting something in, almost like a battery too. Okay, like wherever you go, I feel like this money magnet, or you have like the Midas touch, right? You are a magnet to your manifestations here. I feel like, as advice teachers said, as long as you always keep yourself grounded or stable in some way, okay? Your mind and your heart, your elements, keep your elements balanced out here in a sense. But I see this beautiful connection. Now they're giving you a magician, right? As above, so below, with your energy and to the ground. So there's beautiful connection here for you. Ooh. Look what happened now. Your dice just took off, and it went to the number 7, lucky number 7, but also Chariot, okay? The Chariot is coming through. So moving up again, knowing exactly where you want to go. What did they just say? Going towards your North Star, but also like a shooting star. There's luck coming for you. I don't know. I'm getting this over and over, this sensation of like there's something lucky happening as long as you keep yourself in balance and in the center of something. So now the 7th house, right, is also connected to Libra. I mean, you can take it from wherever you start your sun sign, okay, but it's generally Libra. So a lot about relationships, partnerships, balancing out the scales, right? And so it's kind of like similar energies here. Plus I'm getting Chariot vibes too, which is really beautiful. And we had number 4 before, which was what? It's Cancer in the 4th house. So we have Cancer picked up here, and we talk about Chariot is also Cancer energy. And it could be about your emotions, relationships. Okay, keep your emotions balanced, ground yourself, because there's something ready for takeoff here, okay? Really cool. Also, justice is coming through, right? Your justice. So let's get actually some of these cards here and see how and where this is coming from, if there's other advice about this. But we already scratched on quite a bit here, I have to say. Let's see if we get only one card this time. Group number 1 had quite a few. But whatever is necessary. Okay, let's take you. Let this be your sign. Oh my goodness, number 37. Now we have a 3 and a 7, okay? So cool. I'm loving this for you. Let this be your sign. I also heard communicate with spirit. Did we already scratch on this? Because we talked about the magician, right? As above, so below. To communicate with spirit, they just said as well. Let this be your sign. Again, I'm seeing taking off, right? Look at the stairs. Look. let yourself be guided. And we see these stars in here too. You're being attracted towards something, or your energy field is expanding. So therefore you might also, I saw somebody getting crazy premonitions or visions, okay, of the future, to know, to almost help you, okay, to know that you're on the right track, and also like psychically more connected, mediumship. If this resonates with you, it's coming through lately quite a bit. But let this be your sign. I mean, how beautiful, for a blessing, right? You're on the right track. Like something is accelerating. Wow. I'm really loving this energy. This makes it 10, so you're getting towards a completion state too, right? Where you're also always in this infinity field, in this field of infinity for you, to also turn and twist however you want. So you're going to be very stable in this battery-like energy. You attract whatever you want. You're really going to be figuring something out here, group number 2. Really cool, really awesome. Yeah, balancing out the scales big time for you. To not deviate off your path, I heard. There's blessings of guidance coming in, right? So you're always stable, you know exactly where to go, or where to turn, what the way is, the way to the truth, the way to enlightenment, the way to your purpose, okay, however this could resonate for you. And financially increasing stability, right? Like we talked about this already, steps, one step at a time, we're going upwards. Really, really cool. Like the scales, right? It might look like this in the diagram or whatever, but essentially it all goes steadily uphill, like in a good way uphill, up to the top of the mountain, okay, to reach your success. Really cool. Let's get a few more tarot cards here too. For a blessing, please, for group number 2. A blessing for group number 2. 3 of Swords. Wow. Okay, let's get one with the 3 of Swords here. What is that? What's the pain here? What's this pain or hurt? Wow, look at that. Here's your guiding light again. There is really guidance coming in for you. Group number 2. We have the star right here. Let yourself be guided. Look at the path. Okay. Look at that path. No matter how much you feel also, oops, you can't even see that. No matter how you maybe feel like, oh, I'm getting off the path. I'm getting trust, okay? There's a lot about trust here. As long as you're grounded, as long as you're, like, there's no sprinting, I heard, there's no rush here, especially when you listen also to your guidance and you trust yourself and therefore spirit. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Sometimes the slower, like the turtle wins the race, right? Because they're very connected, because there's no cluster F in their mind. They're very clear. The road is going to be very clear to you as long as you ground yourself and you trust the signs, okay, and your guidance. And therefore, we're also releasing something here, something really heavy with the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is some sort of pain, most likely heart pain, but it doesn't have to be. Like, there's something painful, okay, something, or disappointing or whatever. Like, maybe we were like in distrust, right? We're not trusting anymore, something like this, because we're hurt in some way. But here we have stay in your lane. Look at the 7 of Wands, really working hard on your heart space, on your connection, warding off whatever is being thrown at you. This could be thoughts, okay, and feelings, or I heard, what did I just hear? Like when we want to jump to conclusions, or, you know, like this rush of something, or impulsiveness, right? Like whatever, like, ooh, temptation, right? I really feel like we're really finding the balance, okay? There's also A New Hope is coming through, like Star Wars, that movie, A New Hope. Maybe that movie has some other messages for you. Let this be your sign. Okay. There's something going to be restored here within you, right? The star also talks about like a wish fulfillment. I just heard, look at this huge star, right? We see the stars here. There's like little signs and symbols. Please don't ignore them, okay? Let this be your sign, because something big is happening here for you. Your purpose, your success, your breakthrough, your wish fulfillment, okay? And yeah, they talked about rejuvenation, regeneration, balancing out stuff as well here. We have another 7, the 1 in the 7. And there's a 10 peeking through next to the 7 as well. 3 and 7 makes a 10, and we have another 3 in here too. Group number 2. I also see like her head is not shown here, okay? You're really honing into your strength here of commitment also towards this path, towards this new getting out of this, right? You're really trying to avoid or not listen to the negative voices in your head here. I heard as well. This could also be very painful, right? What's in your head with the swords here, this could be just very piercing. Maybe there's also somebody's headache going on here, but there's, again, whatever it is, there's relief coming, right? With the star, you're being blessed also. There's blessing coming for you. But you have to trust, okay? Let this be your sign. Trust that there's relief and release and relief coming here. Okay, let's get one of these oracle cards or two for group number 2's blessing, please. Oh shit. This one really wants to come. I don't know why these they kicked away the star. I actually now really want to look at these cards. This is like really strange, okay? Especially this one, I think. I mean, this one really wanted to come, but here we have a key opportunity. Wow, and is that... Seriously. It was almost replacing the star. The star means opportunity. You're being led to your new opportunity. Now I'm getting goosebumps. Look, we even have this here in the keychains. Keys open doors. Oh my goodness. Group number 2, you have to really hone down right now and tune out distractions, okay? Tune out whatever's going on that could pull you back into this mode here of distrust, because the star, as we can see, 17, is your key, it's your opportunity. They're guiding you towards a new opportunity. This wanted to be replaced by this card to get more clarification on it. This is your blessing. And we also have fence and boundaries. Boundaries is this, okay? The 7 of Wands. You're putting up boundaries towards the things that are invading your space right now that are not helpful, okay? So you're putting up healthy boundaries because you're on a roll, because you're on your way. You're on your way, however this could resonate, okay? Wow. And the crown, number 28. I talked about this infinity field here. To infinity always stands for me. To infinity and beyond, okay, for you. But this is really this balance. This, like, I heard financial freedom for some of you if you want that, because you're really committing to a specific path. You're committing. And it might not be easy to commit, but let this be your sign that you are on the right path. My white picket fence there. That's interesting. And we have personal power with the crown, right? This is also your breakthrough. You're proving yourself also something here. I heard you're proving it to yourself. Let's look at these cards too here that fell out. Yeah, yin and yang, look, the balance. Masculine and feminine balance, okay? And energy power lines. Didn't we talk about connection? Here's your number 4 again, right? That we initially were drawn to here or felt or had for group number 2. Balance again, stability. This could be a home also, a perfect counterpart, your twin flame. So there's this connection and you're not supposed to let go of it, right? And trust the signs and the guidance that you're receiving. Wow, look at all of this. It was really meant to be here. This is really very, very much guided. I don't even really have to do much. The card just like pops out and let's look at this guy. Oh my God, joy. It's so close. This is so close. Group number 2. Number 30 here. Smiley face and joy. Just smile. Okay? Just smile and trust. Okay? There's also willpower here with the yellow. I'm really feeling this coming out of the 3 of Swords. You're gaining back power, your personal power, putting your crown on like a magician that you are. Understanding again how powerful you are. So maybe there was some disruption in your energy field, right? Or some connection was lost here with the power lines and the energy. So maybe we had to fix our connection to spirit, our frequency, right? Like something needed to be reconnected, rebalanced. But this is coming. This is your blessing. This is your new opportunities here waiting for you, okay? So just smile. Be joyful. Be happy already. Try to put yourself a little bit into this frequency already. If you can't, okay, just try to work on balancing and grounding yourself. The grounding is really, really, it's so funny that I say grounding so much because now I'm looking at the crown and say crowning, right? You're going to be crowned with something. Wow, yeah, recover. That's really what I felt here. We're reconnecting the dots, right? Something will make sense. You're regaining that right energy, the right connection to source or to your opportunities. It's like magnets though. There's something about magnetism coming through, because I saw these broken wires here, and suddenly we were moving something, or we're putting ourselves back into trusting the spirit or your energy field, and suddenly something magical is just bloop, 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 connecting itself again without even having to do anything. Like magnets being attracted to, to the connection. Really cool, like batteries, recharging your batteries, okay? Could also be resonating here. And making the path clear, right? With the number 7 and the Chariot energy, also making the path clear. Where this power line is for you. Where is it leading, right? But you're just going to follow the energy. And so put this wherever it resonates in your life. We talked about finances here, and look, perfect fit. And also potentially twin flames or soulmates, right? When I look at this here. But also I talked about a home, stability, okay? Knowing where you belong also, where this opportunity is. Fast changes. I think this is up to you that just said how fast this can happen. But it can happen very quickly because it's just energy, right? Energy is always in motion. It's just transforming into something else. So we have things happen suddenly in a short period, in a hurry. Take bold steps forward. And winning is underneath that as well. The boundaries is really your pushing away negative thinking potentially here, okay? Sooner or later, that comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. Yeah, because I also felt this long-term savings thing happening here, right? Oh God, where am I going to put you? And we have perfect fit that popped out for you. Really beautiful. Finding the right path. Yeah, you're being so guided towards this, okay? You're getting the key to your car. You're driving the car, okay? You're getting the right key for the right keyhole, which is the right energy. Finding the right path to fit with the soul, the ideal job you're meant to be here. Yeah, this is just destined for you, right? Just trust again. We don't even see the 3 of Swords anymore in here, really. The 17 wanted to replace the 17 star card, so same thing. This is your opportunities that are coming to you, blessings, okay? Trust, ground yourself, and therefore we're enhancing, okay, how fast this is also happening. And this might be the energy that you need also. Just joy, right? Do something for fun. Be happy right now. Kind of that energy. So thank you so much, group number 2. What a cool blessings reading for today. And I'm sending you big hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading for blessing for today. You feel drawn to either this pink tourmaline or this card, or both, the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Staves. I'm loving this, really. They're really pointing me towards these 2 palm trees here, and then that's 1, 2, right? Wands, and then he's holding the 3rd one. So I feel like somebody made a decision on something here also, on where they want to go, what you want to manifest, how something is happening, or, it feels like a decision. I don't really want to say too much, but this is interesting because this also looks a bit like a wand, okay? So this might be your manifestation that is coming in, and with the pink, I feel a lot of protection also around the heart, which is maybe a common theme here today. There's a lot of protection to healing hearts, opening hearts, okay, coming from the heart, listening to the heart, all of these energies here. Your ships are coming in, you're manifesting more than you wanted, I heard. I also feel someone here who has waited a long time for something. And this may have not been the manifestation itself. Maybe you waited also a long time to figure out what you want to manifest. What is your right thing, right? Where do I want to go? Where do I want to travel? Where could this be? Where do I feel led towards? Okay. So I feel like something is finally happening here. Either on your end or it's coming into your world. Ships are coming in, right? Okay, let's look at I want to get at least one card from this deck here on how and where this is potentially coming in, like this blessing. Okay, if there's anything else still we can do, like with advice, where and how is this coming? Through what? Maybe you. Trust the call. Yeah, like you're finally knowing, you're finally answering, you're finally feeling like, okay, this is what belongs to me, this is what I want, this is really where I'm feeling drawn to, right? We both have men in here or people that are looking out into the distance, dreaming, visualizing, but I really feel this is already that end stage, as a blessing is for you to really be very clear, okay, on what you want and where you should go. Trust the call. Group number 3, okay, 4-4, beautiful. There's also angels, protection. Yeah, we talked about protection already, right? Your heart is protected. If somebody is like, maybe that was the thing that was holding us back to really become clear, because we were afraid to open our hearts again, to listen to your heart, because maybe you got betrayed before and you thought, oh, my own heart betrayed me. You know, something here is coming through with very sensitivity and gentleness also, where you're being restored in your trust, in your faith, okay, in your heart space. Also to be gentle with yourself. I think you are gentle with yourself for the most part, or most people here, but I feel that maybe there was some sort of, maybe I protect myself a bit better, right? Or I rather protect myself, or I better just ask again, or I better just wait a little bit longer. So there's something here where we maybe protected ourselves maybe a little bit too much, or longer, okay, than necessary. But regardless, like, the blessing is here, okay, for you, that it's becoming very clear that you finally know where you belong, or what you should be doing, where your next adventure lies, okay, where your manifestation is coming from, or what you actually want to manifest. Let's see if there's another one actually here. For group number 3, please. Thank you. Let go of control. Yeah, number 27. Yeah, that really makes sense, okay. This is interesting. Split your focus. I don't think I've ever seen this card in here. I would have remembered. I went through this deck because it's all so beautiful. This deck is really gorgeous. We have Saturn in here too. I don't know if this maybe just a full moon and Saturn. Okay, so there's something about discipline also, and change. Like, we can see a bit of duality sensation going on here, right? Maybe we're also looking back. This is kind of like a camera. Split your focus. Yeah, this is, look, the colors are even the same, right? We're coming back into trusting also our intuition, our feelings, okay? Maybe it's been really hard to stay centered in a way of like protecting yourself. I really feel this protection, discipline. Maybe you worked really hard on yourself and you're coming out of this period, okay? So I really feel now it's also time to look into the direction of where am I feeling guided towards, or trusting the call, heeding the call, picking up the phone, being open for, yeah, openness, right? Being open for a new opportunity also here, because there is stuff coming for you, right? It's almost waiting. It's waiting behind a door here, I feel like. I actually want to take this card. Stop, yeah, change your lens. Change the lens you're looking through something, or change the way you look at something, right? I feel with the split your focus, they said change the lens, change the focus. So maybe now we're going a bit more into a wider focus here, and not so close up like a macro lens. Now we're going into, I can't remember what it's called right now. Yeah, is it a wider lens? I don't know. Range. Yeah, but you're getting a bigger range, right? You're opening up again, I feel like here. This is a big blessing. By not being afraid anymore, right? By not confining yourself. But maybe this was also pulling back, being introverted, or introspection, all this stuff. But there's this freedom also coming back with the dove. There's love coming. There's like protection, right? I feel this peace coming over you. Feeling free again, feeling safe, right? If this was also like anxiety or something. You're feeling safe again to change the lens, yeah, that we're looking through, okay? It's beautiful. Also, underneath that, look at this. We also have number 15. Stop pushing and strive, and start, I feel like start striving, right? Like, it's just like, I feel a bit of devil energy with the 15 here. This could be this fear, the scarcity, but the limiting beliefs, okay? Or the trusting that things are going to go bad again, or something like this here. But again, this is your blessing. This is what's coming for you here, okay? Right from the get-go, we kind of got this energy. So it's a nice confirmation. Also by getting some advice on maybe how to get to this point where we're feeling ready, also regardless of age, I want to say, because I do feel either there's a long time that has passed, or, you know, you retrieved for quite a while, or you needed a long time to grieve, or whatever it was. So I want to say it doesn't matter what age you are, even if you're still young, okay? And it could have just had a big impact, whatever happened here. Or it's just general life experiences, right? Life's getting us down, like, oh my goodness. Also with a physical health, right? That we're also feeling energetic again, or even motivated, right? With the Wands cards, where am I gonna get my motivation from to even want to have another opportunity? So this is all changing in a positive way, because we're also changing tangibly changing something, right? Changing your lens. Maybe your Saturn is also moving. Could see where the Saturn is in your chart, okay? I love Saturn, actually. I really, really do, because it feels very challenging, but you have the power to move through this. It's empowering you, I actually heard, through the discipline that you had for yourself. I almost want to feel like pat yourself on the back, group number 3. You're super duper strong, okay? This hasn't make you feel weaker. This has made you stronger. Also, your soul. Maybe we're scared we're going to learn even more stuff, right, when we go into an adventure again. But that's the thing where I think you're almost going to be rewarded now, right, with the 3 of Wands as your manifestations. So here we're maybe just releasing ourselves of the fear of there's more we have to learn. I'm going to be punished again or something, right, with this obstacle. So you're gaining back motivation and energy also to do this. Okay, let's get a few more tarot. Let's see. Anything else, please, for group number 3's blessing? Anything else for group number 3's blessing? Or I actually feel this card. Yeah, the 5 of coins, the 5 of pentacles, this aloneness, right? This, am I going to stay or am I going to go? Am I going to move forward or am I just going to hold back because it's senseless anyways, right? This is this, but we're letting go of this. I really feel we're letting go of this. Whatever's also controlling you here with this cage, it feels like the 8 of Swords. Here we have the 5 of Pentacles. It feels like limiting beliefs or holding ourselves a bit captive. And this might be safe now, right? This might be a feeling of safety because we know what happens here. When we feel alone, you're accustomed now potentially to a specific feeling. Also maybe financially, abandonment or lack stuff, right? Like maybe it's easier right now to just know that there's not enough, so you don't have to be surprised again when you're actually motivated and excited about something, even with a person, right? When we get, it could be this fear like, oh, I get excited to meet someone new, but what if they hurt me again, right? So it almost feels like it was safer to stay in this energy. For yourself, also potentially, we have 9 of Pentacles here on the bottom, so maybe but this is also this independent happiness coming in again, independent of what happened before, right? This is really what I'm feeling we're letting go of here. Let's put the 5 of Pentacles. Actually, they want to be in the middle. Let's see if there's another card, please, for a blessing. I heard you slowly letting go of your walls because we can see this is a gate almost. I feel like the gate's slowly opening and then you're also opening the door again for all your new possibilities here, right? Trust the call. Like also financially, like any new opportunity really here. We have to let it in, right? We have to be open for it first. And this is where we're changing our lens. And we have the Daughter of Swords. This is the Page of Swords, okay? So communication, there could also be a message coming in here that will help, okay, in order for us to be able to trust the call. This could be a message coming in here. We have 2 birds. So beautiful. I talked about also spirit guides, right? And angels and power animals. Birds could be really helpful here with peace, okay? Something I feel like is also coming over you. You might be understanding something, figuring something out with the Daughter of the Page of Swords here. This is like education and learning, okay, studying. So maybe you are getting to a point where you're finally done with studying something. And also if this is studies, right, as a blessing, there's opportunities coming for you finally. You just have to put yourself out there. Maybe you just have to present yourself, send out that resume, make that call even yourself first, right? Trust that this is for you to just tap your foot or your toe into the water and test it, okay? Instead of thinking, oh, it's going to be ice cold, that's not for me, you're going to maybe feel refreshed, right? Your toe is not going to freeze off. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised, okay? Let's get one more, please. This one. Look, the Ace of Wands. Look at that. This is what he's holding, right? This is also your, what did they just say? Your confidence. Be bold. Confidence, okay? You can do this, group number 3. There's a beautiful new opportunity waiting for you here. A golden opportunity, I want to say. Yeah, it looks really beautiful. There's also something about regaining strength physically, mentally, hormonally, okay, I want to say. So I feel like somebody here is also coming back to life. They're rediscovering their sexuality, sensuality, energy, motivation, okay, this strength in the fire and the wands. You're rediscovering your power, okay. That's really cool. And especially also if you're studied, okay? If you're ready for a new workplace or to put something into action, right? A book or whatever this is, that there is this like push also that's going to come from the inside, this motivation, this energy, this, what is this? Excitement. Yeah, the excitement also that is returning here. Could be a brand new path, okay? Or this is the path that we worked for so long that we're finally not scared of anymore. Beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And putting yourself out there, I heard, if this is also about love, okay? Showing yourself, working on yourself. You've worked on yourself, physically even maybe, right? With workouts or whatever this is, but there is this like also showing, I don't know why I'm getting a sensation of also show yourself, either your resume, how awesome you are, how good you look, okay? Maybe this is literally take a picture of yourself here, change the lens, take fresh pictures of yourself, okay? Show yourself, you're good, you look good, you're hot, you know? There's something about this. Yeah, take a chance. Look, number 19, the dice. You have 2 4s on here too. Trust the call. Take a chance. Dip that toe into the water. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not going to freeze off. Okay, it's going to be really cool, really refreshing, really nice. Take that chance. Number 19 is also the sun in the tarot. Okay, so there's happiness on the horizon for you. And new opportunities. Yeah. Like your sunshine, right, is returning. It could really be a person for some of you. Maybe going back to dating, overcoming the obstacles. I love that the number 5 is on this card. It looks like the ways in the Lenormand is a little bit too. Just move forward. I heard just move forward. You just have to move, okay? There's something about energy, returning, movement, okay? Something is happening finally. Does it look like obstacles? I don't really feel the obstacles in here. Okay, let's actually split your focus. Look at the mountain as beautiful mountains of opportunity. Okay, can we get a card for the obstacles? Thank you. Peace and harmony, number 12. Yeah, look at them from a different perspective. That's just what I felt like when I said, oh, look here, sunflower. Feels like the sun, but also action, right? This is action. Action taking. Take a picture of yourself, post it, offer your services, do the self-employment, show yourself, send that resume, dip your toe into the water, go on that dating profile, or I don't know, but these are examples, but they kind of feel somewhat resonating, okay? So when I looked at this, let go of control, right, they gave me, look at the mountains, not as an obstacle, but look how beautiful they are, majestic, right? You're just going to follow that road, and trust also that you will be guided the right way around it or above it, into it, whatever it is, you will welcome this energy again, okay? Of not even wanting obstacles, but being able now to also not see them potentially as obstacles, but just a challenge, because this is life, okay? Life is happening again. Life is happening again. Group number 3. And yes, there will be obstacles until we die, but there will also be, if there's no obstacles, we also won't have the beauty of exploration and adventure. Right? Sometimes these are the best stories we're going to tell when we're older, and you're happy you did it, right? Let's say it's just a camping trip and it rained all the time, but then for some reason you met really cool people, you ended up at this specific place. So there's mystery and magic coming back here, right? Of exploration and adventure that maybe were scared of for a while. Peace and harmony. And then we have beautiful sunflower here, confirmation angel numbers. Look at that. It's coming through as well. Trust the call. I really felt the angels also protecting you here, okay? And we have 34 with sunflower in action. Yeah, taking action makes a 7, reminds me of chariot too. Just being also ready. Yeah, being ready, right? To move forward. Okay, let's get last card, please, for group number 3's blessing. Participating again, okay? I'm back to participate in life or whatever opportunity. Okay. Strength. Did I say already strength is coming back? There's a lot of strength here. You're very strong. You can't break. You have strong bones coming through here too. Strong boned. Oh yes, this sounds really dirty. I'm so sorry, but I actually saw a vertebrae. Okay, there's something straightening out here for you. It's becoming stronger. Your back is becoming stronger, which is also your integrity and standing up for yourself. All of these things coming through here. Whee, I love it. Look, wellness. Yeah, I like this. Like there's really an emphasis on strength, either physical, mentally, emotionally. Okay, however this could resonate. But it's also like this self-care and loving yourself is also pushing yourself through your comfort zones, right? This is essentially also self-love, because you're giving yourself the opportunity to also work on yourself, to make yourself healthy, okay, to do something for you. Feeling well also, right? With the wellness word here, living a healthier lifestyle, enjoy your body is, ensure your body is nourished, join a gym and regain strength. So there's lots of motivation, okay, to go on this road again. And it's like obstacles too, like going to the gym, right? You want to gain muscle or whatever you want to do there, whatever your goals are. But it doesn't happen overnight, but you're regaining this energy and the power and the enthusiasm to do this. And then we have this beautiful card. Surprise. Nice. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. Yes, change is coming here. It's not a mountain, it's just change. It's just new motivation. It might feel like, a challenge to get up, right? Moving up, look, go to the next level. Yeah, they're showing you the way, okay? You learned a lot. You have to trust yourself and believe in yourself, group number 3, because you definitely have more abilities and skills and beauty and looks, okay? You probably look better than you think. You're probably smarter than you think, okay? There's everything that you think you're like mediocre or okay or not good enough, you actually, that's a complete opposite of that, okay? And you're going to figure that out also. Pushing yourself is also a form of self-love, right? When you tell someone else, no, you just have to push yourself through it and you will make it, you're going to tell that to yourself. Take your own advice kind of thing here a little bit too, okay? I really want to see the number 12 here because it's a kind of hangman mode, right? Seeing something upside down also from a different perspective. A career is on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level, action, time for action. Okay, group number 3, thank you so much. I hope you can put this wherever it resonates in your personal, professional, romantic life. And I'm sending you the biggest hugs and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.